theatres are so haunted.
It's a worldwide phenomenon though, eh? Every theatre seems to have its resident spook, and I guess New Zealand is no different.
No, you're right, actually. The Opera House in the Hawke's Bay is apparently haunted.
Yep.
There's the Civic in Auckland as well.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to spend the night in one of the most ornate theatres in New Zealand. It has a whole cast and crew of sightings and spirits. The St James in Wellington. It's amazing, isn't it, guys, to think we're in Courtenay Place, the hub of Wellington, and this place started out as a cemetery in the 1800s.
I know. And it looks so sort of new and done up now, and it goes right back to 1912.
Originally it was a vaudeville theatre. That was up to, what, the 1930s, which, of course, then they turned it into a cinema. It was wired for sound, then it became a cinema.
And in the 60s, television started, and everyone just stayed away in droves, went into disrepair.
Either way, it's still here, and it's still got ghosts.
Over 20 sightings of ghosts.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll just be happy with one tonight.
Yeah.
Shall we head in?
Let's do it.
Okay. I've left the guys inside because they're going to talk to a Wellington historian and author, David McGill, who knows a lot about the St James Theatre. Basically, I've got my work cut out for me because this place is so huge. I'm going to have cameras everywhere to try and follow the action tonight. Hopefully there will be some action because there are so many stories of ghosts in this place. It's quite incredible.
This was the biggest theatre in Australasia when it was built, and it was sort of revolutionary in terms of its cantilevered upper stories. Two particular ghosts, they're both violent deaths that happened in this theatre, and I think that's common to theatres around the world. If there's been a violent death, sometimes there seems to be a presence that lingers. The major ghost, Yuri, the Russian ballet dancer who fell from the flies up there.
Yep.
It's about 15 metres, the drop.
Yep.
Some say he was pushed. The slamming of the seats, they authenticated this used to happen. The lights going on and off, this was another aspect of this theatre that was identified by 5 or 6 different people at different periods over 20 or 30 years.
I thought I'd do something different on this investigation, and that is to use a barometer. Now, a barometer obviously measures barometric pressure, and on the surface of the Earth, barometric pressure is normally around about 1,013 millibars. That changes because of atmospheric conditions. If it's going to rain, then it'll drop. If the weather's good, then it'll rise. Now, paranormal experts believe that a sudden drop in barometric pressure, especially inside, can be attributed to paranormal activity.
Where violent deeds happen, ghosts seem to linger on. You'll find this all over the world, that a restless spirit, perhaps, seems to be the theory. The Wailing Woman, for instance, who cut her wrist, was an actress who'd got a bad review and went into the dressing room on the mezzanine floor here and slit her wrists. So people like that are not at peace.
Yeah.
You know, they sent dogs up, police dogs, to investigate up here once, and they wouldn't go in.
Really?
And the hackles rose on the back. And dogs are super sensitive creatures, as we know. Something frightened them. And they would not go into that area to investigate.
So you don't envy us our task of having to come through here by ourselves tonight with all the lights turned off to investigate?
I wish you well, but you don't know, you see. At night time, with the lights off, who knows?
Alrighty, time to suit up. I'll get you to do that up, Miss Caro. How's your chat with David?
Very interesting. That
Really?
guy knows a lot about this place.
Anything that spooked you out before you go in?
No, just most of it.
Everything's spooked you.
a torch for each of you.
Thank you very much.
There we go. And the all-important camera. Now, I'm going to send you, Michael, pretty much in the theatre, on the stage, into the seating, all that sort of area as well. Caro, I'm going to get you to head right up the top, above the stage, and then all the way back down the bottom again, so you've got a bit of a walk ahead of you. Have fun, be safe, take lots of photos, and we'll see what we find, and I'll see you back here.
I suddenly can't feel my legs.
See you.
Bye. Okay, when you head out the door, turn to your left and just walk all the way around.
Oh my God, it's so dark.
Up in front of you, can you see a set of metal stairs?
Yes, there they are.
I'll get you to head up those stairs all the way to the top level.
Okay. This is crazy. It's pitch black.
What was that?
I'm not 100% sure. There's lots of noises. Shivers!
No, it's not uncommon for old theatres to report having a resident ghost. But according to my research, Yuri is the only ghost of a ballet dancer. And our friend Yuri is said to have fallen somewhere where I'm standing now.
This is actually where he fell from. One of the stories is that he was pushed from the very top where I am, which is 15 metres from the stage. Oh, it's horrible being up here. Oh, my goodness. I just want to take some photos, okay? If that's you. It's so black up here, I can't even see what I'm taking photos of.
Michael, I can see you heading over to the door just to the left.
Do you want me to go through the door?
Yep, the one that's pretty much right in front of you. And when you get out that door, I'm going to get you to walk up the stairs, up the stairwell there, all the way to the top.
Copy that. Oh, these stairs are creaking like madness here. Everything about this place, just you can feel its history and how old it is. It sort of creaks and moans around you. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, there's nothing. Just a little spooky here by myself. Okay, Brad, I'm just checking out one of the little stalls halfway out. I'm just going to take a couple of photos up here.
Well, I'm going deeper down. This place, the deeper I go, the worse it feels, just because I know for a fact that this theatre was actually built on an old cemetery. So even if the ghosts of Yuri and the Wailing Woman aren't around tonight, there certainly could be other things around me.
You're actually on the first floor. You're one level above me. Keep walking ahead of you and I'll point you in the direction of a door that I need you to go into. It's believed that that part of the building was where the Wailing Woman was rumoured to have spent most of her time.
cold air. It's actually a lot colder in here. Oh, shit!
What was that?
Just my reflection.
I'm standing. I'll be careful now, because I'm right up on what they call the gods, up in the 3rd tier. Oh my God, it's pretty steep up here, and it's quite treacherous. Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that? Oh, it's starting to get a bit creepy here. I have no idea what that was. Could just be my imagination playing tricks on me, but then again, it might be something else.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see the lift?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh. Shit, the lift is moving. I'm not pressing any buttons. There's something downstairs.
What's that? Come back towards the lift.
I am not going in the lift. The lift is moving.
It's probably a good idea to get into the lift as soon as you can.
I don't know, the lift's moving.
Just press the button on the lift.
No. Brad, someone's coming up the stairs.
Get in the lift then.
Oh my God. The door's just shut on me. I really want to get in it.
Okay, jump in and press B for basement.
Oh.
Okay, cool, I can see you coming out. Just walk straight ahead.
It's a wall straight. The door's just shut. And not opening. Oh, crap. Brad, I'm stuck in the lift!
Michael, just had a barometer reading. The barometric pressure has dropped.
Can you head straight down there to check the situation out?
Yep.
As quick as you can, head up towards the stairway up into the circle area. You'll see a...
Stairway that goes up on the far left-hand side. Before
You
you
go up that stairwell, there's a door on the right of that.
Oh. Oh, Christ.
Oh, it was nothing. It was just me.
Okay,
I hope.
cool. Now, in front of you, there are 2 doors, okay? I want you to go through the one on the left.
I just need a minute. Oh.
Okay, now I'm going right down into what probably looks like underneath the theatre, and it's old brick, musty, and really creepy. I guess this is right under the back of the theatre now. Okay, I'm gonna go back downstairs. I think it's coming from in here. Christ. I don't know what this is, a little abandoned stairwell or something. Brad, can you hear me? It's going off, making a constant, continual beeping noise. I might just take a couple of photos down here, okay?
Cool, please do. Just keep going straight ahead and there's a door on the other side, and on the other side of that is the orchestra pit where the tri-field meter is.
Oh, I can hear it. Oh, crap. Where do you want me to go?
Underneath the orchestra pit.
This is a really freaky place. Apparently, Yuri's actually spotted here quite often in the orchestra pit. I feel like I'm in a coffin. Wait, there's noises all over the place. Can I please get me out of here?
Okay, just see if you can get a reading off the EMF while you're there, and then you can come back out.
There's so many noises in here. Brad, I'm getting out of here. The EMF's still going off, and it honestly feels like I'm being buried alive.
Good morning, team.
Good morning.
How are you both feeling, all right?
Yeah, not too bad actually.
Yep.
Considering you both had some weird experiences in there last night, you were shocking. You just got lost. You didn't want to go on the lift.
Well, it kept going up and down. I seriously didn't know what was going on.
But we got some really interesting stuff. And Michael, I will start with you. I'm going to show you some of the photos that you took. That's taken from the stage looking out over the orchestra pit. It brightened up the photo a little bit. And it's got a lot of orbs in it.
There's a few.
Yeah.
And the photos that you took when you were up on the balcony.
Okay.
I'll lighten that again.
Wow.
And there's three quite distinct orbs in
They're
that one.
they're quite obvious ones, aren't they?
They are. Now, the funny thing is that you took another photo in pretty much exactly the same spot, and this is actually really good ghost investigation.
And the same orbs, almost.
More?
Yep.
There's more, they're in different spots, so you can't put it down to, say, a scratch or something on the lens. In fact, you've taken two photographs in the same spot, and you've got orbs but in different positions.
Right.
Means that they're moving, which just adds a whole other element. Cara, you went for a wander through the corridor upstairs where the makeup rooms were, and then you came downstairs into the basement area. And this was something that I saw as you were going through, and we're looking at the bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's all there.
It's quick. You just walk through. You're having a bit of a problem with the lift as you were. We get this orb floating all the way through down the corridor.
Yeah, but you can see movement. It's almost like it's going through the doors up the corridor.
It is.
And
it's really lovely
I'd
to
just
say.
gone through there, is that right?
Yeah.
You didn't see it following me around the rest of the place, did you?
No, it just came through this one shot. But yeah, that's quite bizarre, because I can't put that down to any other phenomena. That particular orb, you can tell it starts off small and then it gets bigger as it gets toward the camera. And if it was, say, a dust particle, it would generally just fall straight down through shot.
Sure.
It actually moves horizontally. Now, speaking of your experiences, Miss Caro, this is you wandering through. You upstairs in the fly?
Oh, that was weird. I felt like I was floating in the middle of nothing because it was just so dark, but I knew how high up I was.
Shivers.
There was all this banging and stuff. It sounded like someone was following up the stairs behind me. No, I'm not lying. It was...
Something spooked you up there, and you were up in the area of Yuri, and that's the photo that you took when you were up there. It just looks like a flash to me. It's like, you know, reflected off something. And this one, because you've used the flash and there's a big flare there and a glare, I actually reduced the brightness and the contrast to see what it was. Came out looking like that.
Holy hell! That's like a floaty...
I just find it a really odd
It's so sharp.
phenomena.
Yeah.
That would be an apparition, nearly. That's so strange.
Yeah.
It's like a slim sort of, well, ballet dancer.
Yep. Do you think it's Yuri up there?
Well, that's his little place.
It is. And I can't work out what else it is. It's a really bizarre apparition. And
That's so strange because, I mean, that would be basically floating and the apparition is just in the middle of the air.
but you did very well. You've taken a fantastic photograph. You were extremely brave to go up that hike. Well done. I'm really happy with what we got. And let's open up this door and get the St. James Theatre.
I was in the middle of nothing. It was so dark. And I heard all these noises around me, and I was thinking, trying to be logical about it, thinking, well, it's a stage, there's ropes dangling and all sorts, but to have that photo, while there was sound at the bottom, it just was surrounding me, so...
Whether we are aware of it or not, you're constantly surrounded by apparitions, which is quite a frightening thing to be thinking about.
That was bizarre to see an orb like that come through the middle of the shot. I, at the time, really doubted what I saw, but at that moment you can't go back and have a look at it straight away, so I was really happy to be able to go back, you know, in the wee small hours of the morning and prove myself correct that I did see what I saw.